I'm eating dinner. He comes in, he's frothing at the mouth, spits on me in front of my son, slaps me, punches me. You can feel the welt from his big arms. You still see it's red. I think we called you 30 minutes.
Man, that gave me yesterday. Man, that had me stealing all motherfucking night.
You know, Mr. Charles, I like to help you, but you got to help yourself. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about, man?
Mr. Charles like to help a damsel in distress.
A damsel?
You pay this entrapment. This entrapment.
Yes, sir. Back with another one. Man, we got another crazy one, man. Like, this one right here, you might have these people that's out here doing all this defending, prosecuting, and all that there. And sometimes they need to be defended. They need to be prosecuted. But I'm going to go ahead and dive into it. But before I dive into it, make sure you like now. Make sure you comment now. Make sure you subscribe now. Man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that bell too now. Hit that bell. So you get the notification when these videos drop, so y'all get them now. Help me run it up now so we can run it up.
On August 25th, 2022, the Miami-Dade sheriffs received an alarming phone call from a man who stated that he had been assaulted by the mother of his 2 children during a dispute.
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, I need somebody. I need the cops here to tell me to either leave with my daughter or not, or leave with my kids or not, because this is an ongoing thing with my children's mother. The cops were here just a month ago.
During the 911 phone call, he explained that the mother of his child is a high-powered lawyer and is currently one of the lead attorneys on a high-profile death penalty case involving rapper YNW Melly, who is accused of double homicide. He reported that she smacked him with the palm of her hand before the police arrived.
Damn, boy, she was going through. She was stressed out. That trial was stressful. And then that boy got to do it all over again. She had bitch slapped his ass. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like, she did look like she be beating on motherfuckers and shit, though. But, yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, she was stressed out. She had a lot on her plate, man. She was trying to save somebody's life. That man was fighting death penalty. Yo.
How you doing, man? Okay, what's going on?
I don't live here. This is my kid's mother's house.
I got the dog and shit.
She's cool.
Okay.
Not you guys per se, but MDPD been here several times. Baby mama drama pretty much is going on. She called me today. I live in West Kendall. She called me today because her and my daughter, they don't get along. They have major issues sometimes. Last time you guys came out here, you guys took my daughter. My daughter's 13. My daughter spent a week in Citrus and so on and so forth. Same thing is happening now today. She's threatening, I don't know what happened. They get into some argument or whatever. I don't know what's going on. She calls me threatening to come pick her up this, and the third. If you get into the legal side of it, I'm not supposed to have my daughter at this time, this and that. So I'm like caught in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then I'm to the point, honestly, because she playing a lot of games. That is, y'all got to tell me what to do.
Where's she at? She's inside?
Yeah, take my kid with me, or I don't take my kid with me.
So do you have parental right?
I have right, but she's majority. Like, my kids live here. They live here, they go to school here, they do everything here.
Okay.
And then the thing is, for the mom, years ago, lied and said that my uncle, not my uncle, my brother, which is her uncle.
You know how women are? Anytime they have a problem, they need some guidance. They need some assistance.
Yep.
And you're the man, bro.
That'd be crazy, though, man. It'd be like they say, it'd be the men that really want to take care of their kids. They go through the most trouble. The person that don't want to be there for their kids, that just out having a good time, living their life, they get praised. They do one little thing, they get praised. I guess the absence, it makes them people like appreciate them more. Cause when they don't do stuff, they get praised when they ain't there. But the man that's actually there and want to do something, they take them through hell. And I ain't gonna say that's all y'all women. You know, there's some good women out there that's letting these men step up and do what they need to do. But then again, it's a whole group of women who, I don't know why people be like that. It's just crazy. Like, it's crazy, man.
I don't want to be the man.
Unfortunately,
no, you're the man. You're the man.
That's your daughter.
My daughter, she's she's suffering. Like I gotta get an attorney involved, and then the mom is an attorney.
She's on medication. Medication.
Okay,
No.
she wants you to take her with you.
That's what she says. She wants me to take her.
So
with
what's
me.
the problem? That's what seems to be the problem.
I don't know what to do because the mom be playing a lot of games. So like I explained to you, I take my kid,
bro,
and then my kid is not
But
supposed
you
to be
If
there.
you're gonna take the kid with you, she wants to give it to you. We're gonna be right here.
front of
Make
us?
a report.
Oh,
And then that's about it.
If
We'll give you a
everything
gift
on
card.
video,
Then that's what I need. Because
okay, let's
There
go.
you go, brother. Let's go get some names and let's you know what I'm saying? Because you have any family members you can take her to. Maybe have her stay there.
I live in my parents' house right now.
Okay.
See, oh, you live with your parents. See, that's why you can't get the kids, bro. She got her own place. You living with your parents, not to cast no judgment on you. Because if that's what you need to do to bounce back or whatever and get up out of that toxic situation, that's what you need to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and handle that. But in a way, that's just like if you were stable and your ex-wife or your baby mama, whoever she is to you, if she went and she was living with her parents, you'd be like, hey, I got rooms here. They can just come live with me while they living with her and her parents. That means she ain't really doing what she's supposed to do. So you might, that's a kind of L on that one. So you need to definitely make them steps to make sure you got your stuff in order.
Okay. So that's the home where she said it took place and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So legally by paper we have an agreement where my daughter's not supposed to be. You guys can look at it. But I'm tired of this. It's a lot of back and forth. I live in West End.
Hello. How you doing, man? Can I speak to your mom?
Yes, come in.
Can you come on? How you doing, man?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
My daughter got in trouble again because I got an email from the school, so I took the phone away, or I said I was taking the phone away. She then proceeded to start breaking stuff in my house again, kicked over the mop bucket, has water all over it, so I called.
I will say though, these kids is entitled as hell now, bro. They entitled as hell. Like the stuff that I went through when I was a kid, it made me the man who I am today. But boy, like I'm happy that it was like 90s was the last good years. I'm happy everything that happened to me, the whoopings and all that. Cause now these kids, man, they don't get no whoopings. They don't know how to take stuff. So back then we weren't really like going out here shooting stuff up and all that craziness and just all the killing like it is now. Cause we was getting whoopings and all that. So I don't know if the whoopings helped. They probably didn't help. Cause at the end of the day, every time I got a whooping, it just made me be a better bad child. Like when people go to jail, they become better criminals sometimes. It just so on. But they definitely entitled. They think that they supposed to just get everything and not work for it at all. I understand them in a way. Who wants to work? But you got to do what the hell you got to do.
Him to assist me because this is what happened 3 months ago, and she had to be because she broke all the plates in the house. So I said, come and get her. We're not going through this again. My son is scared. He's locking himself in the room because he's like, this is the same thing she did last time.
Okay.
So Dad gets here. Yeah, Dad's here, right? Thinking he's going to help me. No, I'm eating dinner. He comes in, he's frothing at the mouth, spits on me in front of my son, slaps me, punches me. You can feel the welt from his big arms. You still see it's red. I think we called you 30 minutes ago.
Boy, see, and you know what? Like, if this really didn't happen, if he ain't do all them things to her, like, that'd be messed up, because they'll go by what a woman say, and how she saying, oh, he had punched me, you see him with his big arms, and all this here. Like, come on now, that man ain't do all that stuff. Like, don't put that on that man. That's, like, really messed up. Like, that's why people can't move on from stuff, because people put them type of charges on them, and now you got a domestic on your record and all this here. Like, man, it's got to be a better way to do this. It got to be a better way to resolve these issues without lying and putting somebody in jail. And you're a lawyer, so you know how to word everything right. So, you know, they can definitely believe you. You're a defense attorney. So you definitely, like, plead a case out there.
I'm still red, and that's pretty much it. There's no assistance, and then he calls after he attacks me, and I'm asking him to leave. My keys are back. Takes my keys to prevent me and my son from leaving. Basically kidnaps us. Has me locked in my room because the only...
That's crazy. You know what? I ain't even pay attention to them keys on the door until she just showed it. But it's like, that's a crazy place to have your keys at right now. Like, what if you come in the house and you close your door and your keys drop before you put them on the hook, or you put them on the hook and they drop? It just seemed like, I don't know, that's weird to me. I like to have my keys like on the keychain next to the door, not actually on the door. But I guess it could be like a little bell too, or somebody that open and close the door, you could hear the keys.
The only thing to prevent him from further hitting me, because that's what was going on, was me to lock myself in my room. He then sits in my house until you guys get here. And I'm glad my keys are back, because he then took the keys without my permission.
Okay. So what you want him to do?
What do I want him to do?
With your daughter?
I had wanted him to take her, but at this point I'm assaulted. So I'm tired of him assaulting me. I got visible injuries. He's stolen my keys. He's imprisoned me in my house. He needs to be arrested. I can't let my daughter leave with him after he just attacked me. She makes the same allegations against him. I wanted some help. He can't control himself. He wants to physically attack me, spit on me in front of my son, tell me, oh, I can't respect you, spit on me, slap me, I don't respect you, and then takes everything and locks me in my room. That's the help I got when I asked him to step up and be a father.
Okay.
So who else was here?
My kids are the only ones here.
Where's your daughter?
She's in her room, probably.
Can you call her? Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't lock her in a room. She put herself in a room.
To get away from you.
Wait. Just go ahead. Let him finish.
He let you talk.
In my demonstrations as part of... Yes, my voice was raised. When spit's coming out of my mouth, I did tell her I don't respect her. I'm tired of this. You can't keep calling me up here, so on and so forth. You need to deal with this situation because I live in West Kendall. What are we going to do about school tomorrow? If she's coming with me, she needs to live with me, to stay with me for at least for the year to figure this out because of so on and so forth. As far as her claiming I hit her, she put her hands on me. I told her, do not touch me. Get your hands off me. I said that several times. And at that point, that's when I see where this is going.
I ain't gonna lie. I believe him, man. I believe him. Like, he's still calm. Like, he ain't no lawyer that he ain't say that or nothing, but he was all calm and stuff. He ain't give me no telltale sign that he was lying. Now, I ain't no, lie detector person or nothing like that can really read the sign, but I'm good at reading people. A lot of people say that, but I know I'm good at reading people. I'm good at reading the room and stuff like that. So, I don't think the man lying. Like, that was crazy. I can imagine, boom, like, hey, don't grab up on me. Like, you just knocking her hands down. I don't think that man really, like, locked her in the room and all that. Now, why would he put the keys back now? It just sounds crazy. Sounds a little fishy.
I need to call. This is not the first time MDPD has been here.
Right. Yeah, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to attack me and call the cops to embarrass me in front of my neighbors.
See, the police are already fed up with her. He let you talk, let him talk now. Like, come on now. You trying to become the victim while this man telling his story. You told your story. Let this man tell his story. Like, in your story, it just sound like you just trying to get the man locked up now. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy.
Then I should have been in jail several other times, Raven.
No, because I haven't pressed charges against you. Today, I have a physical injury.
We cannot have both of you.
Let him finish, man.
You see, he let you talk, right? Didn't he? He didn't say anything. He let you
just
talk.
Let him finish.
So at least let him have a piece of the pie.
Didn't he already speak to you?
Well, you interrupted. Let him finish.
All right, so I'll be in here waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we call you.
So, until I get an attorney to deal with the situation, probably this is what it's always going to be. It's always going to be this. I literally got called from West Kendall over here. I have video of my kid calling me and her threatening to do so and so forth. like as a father, as a parent, I'm gonna spring into action to do it.
Can you take the girl with you, please?
I don't know if I.
You might want to.
You're the parent. You're the father.
You have to do something, because the thing is that I'm a father too. I know what I would do, no matter what. I don't need the police to come and tell me what to do, because I know I'm a man too. I can. That's what I'm saying.
That's easy for you to say though. That's real easy for you to say because you is the police. So you can say I don't care. I don't need the police permission because you is the police. You is the police, so you can't try to get that man this type of advice when it's already in the court system that he supposed to get the daughter on this day. She stayed there on this day. Like, you can't be just being reckless out there because it's not gonna look good when you actually go to court and fight for them. Now it's gonna look like, oh, he just don't care. He just doing whatever he want to do. He ain't even following the law and all this here, and they can end you up in jail. Now they trying to call it's about, oh, you done kidnap your child. Nah, bro, don't listen to that police, man, because he finna lead you wrong. I understand he feeling like, oh, I got kids too. I would have did this and did that. Nah, bro, you're police already. They gonna probably understand a little bit more for you.
You might want to take her with you and simplify.
Yeah.
All right. Let's. Miss Raven.
Now she's breaking the stuff again.
What's her name? Come here, lady.
But she's breaking the stuff again.
Just come outside, please.
Right. So you're going out with your dad. Alright, you might want to get your stuff, right?
No, not at this point. I'm going 100 unfettered.
Ma'am, look, we cannot flip flopping here.
Yes,
look, we want. You said earlier that you tied with her. You would want her to be out with him.
Yes,
that's what you want in the beginning. Now listen.
He assaulted me.
Well,
so now he just physically assaulted me. I cannot let my daughter go with somebody that's that angry that he could punch me.
He said you did. You said you did.
And I did not touch him. Ask my son. My son was there the entire time.
And what about your daughter?
She was in the other room. It was my son because he came and spat on me while I was eating dinner with my son.
Boy, them sons, they love their mamas. They'll laugh for their mamas. They'll laugh for their mamas. Definitely if that probably ain't his son. Like, they'll definitely lie for their mama. But I remember they were saying it was like a rumor going around when the trial was going on that Melly was messing around with his lawyer. Boy, Melly, don't do that. Don't do that, Melly. Cause boy, that's she going through all type of stress around there. They got people breaking dishes and stuff around there. Now we can't even eat now. I'm just stepping on glass and I gotta be wearing steel toe boots inside her house. No. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lot going on. This is a lot going on. That's why I say sometimes the person that's defending people, they need to get defended too.
She didn't witness any of it. He witnessed it.
Let's get some information, please. Let's start writing some.
You can feel the welt on my arm from where he punched me.
You can feel it.
Does he have physical injury? No, I never touched him. I'm backing into my room to get away from him. He's coming into my room. I asked for his...
That little boy looked bad as hell. He gonna say whatever his mama told him to say. She had already went back in there so she could be like, if they ask you this, tell them this. You're a defense attorney. You know how to, you know what I'm saying, get in people's heads and stuff.
Assistance, he doesn't want to. Since we're fine. If she wants to break things, then we could have her. Wanna go? Just going past. Better than living with you. Okay, well that's where you'll probably be at.
Because you said your daughter is breaking things up, right? Let's do it one by one. Because this is not the first time we come here. We came here a couple of times. And then another thing I always tell every family, remember that we here sometimes when we interfere deep into family business, we tend to turn things in directions that wouldn't be good for neither one of you or the kids or him. So now, when all of those cases that we provided you, you know what happened, right?
I know.
And then if you read what we documented, it's the same story over and over. Now, you cannot come for repeat. You have to make a final decision as to what you guys really want to do. Now, remember that in order for us to say, well, there's a situation, we have to at least see something. We see that a kid being irate, and you told us why, and of course that's a match right here. Yeah. So if you believe that the best course of action now is for her to have some moment with him, that would be great.
Actually,
but another thing is
not the best course
now
of action. After he came to my house,
yeah. Now my thing is that
at the mouth, I witnessed him.
Okay. So how are you guys related?
She talking about foaming out the mouth like that boy had rabies or something. Like, why you trying to make this man sound deranged? That's crazy. Like, bro, that man looked perfectly normal out there. Like, I would think he would still be having that stuff coming out his mouth, and he would still be like turned up. Like, that man was calm, real calm. Cause I know if a person was lying on me saying all that stuff to me, sometimes you get in your feelings, and before you know it, you screaming like, no, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? But he kept his composure. I like that. I said to myself, that's what I'm working on that too. To not get bothered all the time. Really, a lot of stuff don't bother me, but when it do. So it's like at that time, at that moment, it's like, why is I'm letting somebody else control my emotions? When really, it probably wasn't even no real reason to be mad. Like, nah, man, it take too much. It's too much stress in your life to be mad all the time. I like to be happy. So get what? I'm gonna just leave the situation alone.
How are who related?
How are you two related?
We're not related.
So you're not related except that you have the kids with him?
That does not make us. He's related to my children.
So you have your ID with you, ma'am?
I do not have my ID with me.
Okay, let's go with the name.
Raven.
I ain't gonna lie, when you have a baby from somebody, you damn near related. Cause this a person you ain't gonna never get rid of unless you just a deadbeat person and you just ain't gonna have no dealings with your kids, cause you gonna always have to deal with that person. Like, they damn near a relative. And if y'all break up, they just a relative that you can't get rid of, like your sibling. Like, I guess you can, but it'd be hard. Like, it just changed the dynamics of everything.
Liberty.
AVEN?
Correct.
And spell the other one.
Liberty, like the statue.
Okay.
But you're literally letting all the air out of my house with this door wide open.
You said she attacked you. He said he did. The girl said she did. So you have three people saying the same thing.
Saying the same
Therefore,
thing.
That she attacked you.
She attacked you first.
Okay, and then
His wife or his mother or his wife?
No, the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
you guys can go check it or she will.
Raven.
Foi algo que você deu.
Yes.
So, I don't want the kids to hear what I'm saying. So, based on what you just told us, so you're gonna go with us.
How am I going to go with you? Do you have to? Can I just get in the car without handcuffs?
You have to be.
Her plan failed like a mug, boy. Like, she really thought she was finna get that man put in jail. And which is real messed up. If you already had called him and told him to come get your daughter, she unruly and you can't really control her. Let the man step up and be a father. He can't teach her how to be a woman, but he can definitely be that disciplined, and they ain't even mean putting his hands on her. Like, he can definitely guide her, because he seemed like a calm, collect person. Like, to be going through all that person lying on you down there, completely putting you in jail right now, he still stay calm. So he might be a good example for her.
Anytime anybody get in the back of the car, you gotta get close.
How is this possible in my house I get attacked?
Doesn't matter where.
Yes, it does. There's a castle bar.
Well, ma'am, if you have anything to say, you just say that to the judge. We are not judges. We are only officers. That's what we are.
Hey, so that just to let it be known right there. When people be like, call my lawyer, call my lawyer. Look at that. A lawyer going to jail right now. She trying to use what she know about the law to the police, and they like, hey, just tell that to a judge, because we just the police. Our job is to take you in. All the rest of that, you figure it out.
Can I make a phone call so somebody can get me out now before I get down there? What am I being arrested for? Against who?
Against him.
This is disgusting.
Yes, it is.
So you're doing this because I'm tired of being attacked? Who's gonna lock up my house?
I tell you that we're not here
Wait for the put down. She's gonna pat you down.
I'm gonna pat you down, okay? Right here. Turn this way.
Against.
Right here, this way. Why your stance for me? Why your stance? Why? Then for me.
Man.
This is like discrimination.
Sorry?
I have a court order.
He's in his truck.
I don't. My kids are not supposed to be at his house, so I don't want them taking
They
my
will
kids.
not. Didn't you call somebody?
Yes, my assistant.
Okay, your assistant will come and get them. Aren't? Is that right?
Yes, he'll stay here.
That's
with
what
them.
is going to happen.
All right.
We're not gonna put any undue burden.
All right. So
Yes, ma'am.
no, I don't want neither of my kids leaving though.
Exactly.
All
That's
right.
not gonna happen. Once he's done writing my paper for me, he's gonna get out of here. All right?
So could we hurry up with the booking process though? Can you get me?
I'm sorry?
Can you take me downtown so I can get booked and get out?
Yeah, we'll get that in a moment because everything has to be done properly. It's gonna be as simple as just that. Simple battery. That's
How
exactly
is
what that
battery
is.
when he's, I
Ma'am,
didn't touch him.
I'm just gotta
How
tell you.
does, but how does Castle Law
I
work?
just have to tell you. I tell you, there's something called primary aggressive.
The lawyer was arrested for simple battery, a misdemeanor in the state of Florida, and was quickly released on bond to return to her high-profile cases in court. Before you go, do you think the officer...
Man, that was a lot right there. Her plan definitely backfired on her. She tried to set that man up for the okadoke, and it end up backfiring. Like now you end up going to jail, which it ain't gonna really hurt you that much, I guess, because you're a lawyer. You could be your own person, your own boss. You know, you done already represented Melly, so that was a high profile case where you ain't get no guilty. So people could still wanna like, boy, let me get that lawyer Melly had. Let me get that lawyer Melly had. But things be seeming good when you see somebody on the camera, but they be going through some stuff, man. Everybody do though. Everybody be going through some stuff. But till next time, yes sir.